Recently, leading innovator and engineer, Elon Musk, has been seen in the media promoting his latest and greatest inventions. His most recent and arguably most important technological breakthrough, that he plans on releasing to the public in the near future at the time of making this video, is Neuralink, which he claims will change the way humans interact with the world as we know it. The only problem is, we don't know it. Elon Musk has admitted himself that at this stage in the progression of artificial intelligence, it is inevitable that AI will attain self-awareness and sentience, most keen eyes speculating that this was already achieved a number of years ago, with the appearance of Sophia, the self-learning robot, back in 2017. And that it is only a matter of time before humans are at an impossible disadvantage compared to AI, which would be so far ahead of us, it could arguably be compared to a godlike entity in comparison.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
How will human beings' relationship with AI play out in the long term? Will man's greatest inventions ultimately be his downfall in the end? These questions are some of the primary motivating factors which drive Musk and his co-contributors to the invention and implementation of the Neuralink technology. The more pressing question is, how can we trust these big tech corporations to handle this ethically? With such high-grade technology, it's safe to say the average consumer will not understand all the components and processes that go into making this chip possible. With that being said, I wouldn't trust having foreign technology implanted into my brain, when you stop to consider the possibility of Neuralink falling under corrupt leadership at some point in the future. The Neuralink device is a tiny chip a few centimeters in diameter, that is surgically implanted in the consumer's forehead, after skull tissue is removed to accommodate space for the chip, granting an individual unprecedented amounts of connection and freedom, as you would be able to seamlessly interface with the internet wave streams, allowing you to perform simple socializing actions without the need for verbal language, as you navigate through various neurological functioning systems from social media, to something as advanced as revisiting past memories as you would be able to save state, allowing an individual to return to past experiences as it played out relative to your perceptual experience. Musk has stated on numerous occasions that the Neuralink technology is still a work in progress, and that the first version to be released to the public will only be a beta version in comparison to his ultimate goal with the technology, which is to bring in a new era of transhumanism, where humans will essentially merge with artificial intelligence, to form a human-android symbiote which will usher in a new era of life on Earth. If we learned one thing from this era of smart everything, it's that smart means exploitable. Whether it's your fridge, car, TV, or your insulin pump, once you connect something to something else, you've just opened up a means for it to be compromised. If you stop and look at the gravity of what I am saying, you will begin to realize that with this microchip technology, your very thoughts and intentions could be monitored and then exploited in a way we have never seen the likes of before. Needless to say, this poses monumental national security issues, as with the push of a button, the masses could be controlled involuntarily. Could this bring about the beginning of cognitive law? While I must admit that some of the features and possibilities Musk is expounding do sound exciting, like all things, there are going to be positive and negative consequences as a result of this implementation. And if you look at the evidence, it would seem in this particular case, the negatives far outweigh the positives. With that in mind, I am still very interested to see how the Neuralink technology flourishes and develops. However, it is my belief that there are still many mysteries and undiscovered possibilities with the human mind, and to completely stray away from the natural order of things would be a great disservice to mankind. If its implementation is inevitable, I think it would be safest to first test it out on volunteering individuals as opposed to carelessly releasing this to the masses, as the consequences could be dire. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you enjoy the content.